You've got to expect anywhere between 6 to 9 months on average for vacancy, and that's a huge pill to swallow for a lot of mum and dad investors wanting to get into the commercial property market. What's your thoughts on how to tackle high vacancy risk in the commercial property market?
So first and foremost, it actually depends what type of commercial you're buying, and this is where the myth comes from. People just like package up commercial around Australia as one item, but it's not. Like, you've got industrial, you've got retail, you've got office space. They all have different vacancy rates. Office space at the moment, everyone knows post-COVID vacancy rates have shot up. They were previously 6 or 7%, which seems high, but we'll go into a little bit later why that's not necessarily that high. And now the average is around 17 to 20% in the capital cities. Yes, vacancy rates are high, but that's also similar to like if you went and bought an off-the-plan apartment in Melbourne or Perth, that had very high vacancy rates. That had 5 or 6% vacancy rates. If you buy in a new estate, I bought a house in Box Hill, as you know, back in the day, Jeremy, which is in like northwest Sydney, that had vacancy rates of 7%. So purely saying it's got high vacancy rates doesn't actually help anything, because it actually depends what you're buying. Office space, really high. Retail, it's really hard to get actually a grounding on what the vacancy rate is, because it depends what you're buying. Most people aren't buying a Westfield shopping centre. They're buying a little cafe, hairdresser, medical centre. Depending on what and where you buy will have a different vacancy rate.